One for the good guys. Just in from New York City, the progressive DA here in New York has dropped the charges against that bodega worker, Jose Alba, who was accosted by this man behind the counter. Alba defended himself by grabbing a knife and stabbing him 5 times. The assailant died. Alba was sent to Rikers prison and charged with second-degree murder. And his bail was set at $500,000. Initially, it was later reduced. But anyway, been a lot of pressure on the DA to drop this case out of self-defense, and apparently it just happened.
Well, and the charges, well, first of all, the charges never should have been brought in the first place. His wounds became infected once he was sent to Rikers. I'm glad for this outcome for him. I think it's good for the bodega workers who came together to say that self-defense is absolutely something we must have. But maybe this will be a wake-up call for the prosecutor in New York and perhaps others across the country.
One thing we've been wondering is how the new mayor is going to work with this new DA. And this is a sign maybe that the ice has perhaps thawed a little bit in this relationship of trying to do justice the right way. So Jose Alba will not face charges.
We're very hopeful that Jose Alba's case will be dismissed, will be dropped by the district attorney. He has not made that determination yet, but he certainly left the doors and the windows open for something like that to happen. So we must sit and wait, not get impatient, not jump to conclusions, but wait until he finishes his investigation, which we believe and we hope will end with Jose Alba being a free man once again. We asked him what's his position regarding bodega owners carrying legal guns to defend themselves. And he was very assuring in that he supports it. And he doesn't oppose small, legal, law-abiding business owners like bodega owners carrying a gun. We believe that any crime that's committed against a bodega owner in the city of New York, he will prosecute.
Jose Castillo, I'm a bodega owner. I have been in the business for more than 13 years. So we are here supporting Mr. Jose Alba. And not just only Jose Alba, so all bodegas owner has been dealing with similar situation, and we just want everything to get resolved and just to be working like in peace with our family and our business.
Have you ever been attacked personally?
Every single day in this kind of business, you have been facing similar situation. Every single day is escalating. We just don't want to get to this point and one more time. So just got everything to be resolved, and we don't want to be dealing with this situation every single day, because every single time it's escalating. If we don't stop, it could be getting worse.
What did you think when you heard that he was facing a murder charge?
Well, that's unfair, because it's clear in the video that he was defending himself. No more than that. He was trying to protect himself, and we don't see any reason he has faced murder charges. So we want all those charges dropped. That's what we're looking for, because he was defending himself. That's very clear in the video.
Does it make bodega owners feel like you cannot defend yourself if the murder charge sticks?
Of course. That's the reason why we are talking with Mr. Bragg, because clearly he was defending himself. If this continues, so that's a signal that we can do nothing if something similar happens to us again.
How do you know he was defending himself?
Well, I don't know if you see the video.
Talk about the video.
So everybody saw the video, so everything is clear. He was in the counter. This person went behind the counter, and he was just defending himself.
And the second video that came out?
Personally, I just saw the video this morning, and it seems very clear that the other person was trying to stab Mr. Alba. So that's something we need to look forward and see what the the result of this.
Here we go. Some more Negro stuff. Crazy. Only in America would they try and defend a thief, a robber. I'm glad he was found not guilty. What's up, guys? This is William from Negro Anime with another video. Today we are gonna talk about this bodega owner, or translation, it will be like a convenience store for all of us who don't know what a bodega is. It's pretty much a convenience store. So here we got the situation. Similar situation happened in Canada, where there was a guy, some of these Negroes, went into Chinatown and thought he was gonna go in there and rob a convenience store owner. And this was the result. The guy ran out through the store. He tried to run out. He ran through the back hallway. The convenience store followed him all the way there and gave him some ass whooping. Like hidden tiger, crouching tiger, hidden lion, all that stuff. That kung fu, karate kid, and then some gunshots. Now, most people would have looked at the story and said, "Man, this guy deserved everything that he got. How are you gonna go and rob some guy and think you're gonna get away with it?" But then a lot of people were saying that he didn't deserve to get that type of punishment. You see what's going on. Only in America would they have people trying to defend people who are clearly wrong. Just like this guy who wanted all the smoke. And here you are, man. That convenience store owner in Chinatown, he was dismissed of all of these because it was self-defense. And he wasn't supposed to go ahead and steal stuff, because my Bible says, I don't know what your Bible says, but my Bible says that the wages of sin is death, no matter how small the crime is. If you try and steal a bag of chips, just know, maybe karma or God, Jesus, Allah, Buddha, one of them is going to strike you dead for the littlest thing. It could be a bag of chips. And like in this scenario right here, where the guy was trying to get away with a bag of chips and got stabbed to death by the store owner. Now, he could have just took the bag of chips and just ran out through the door. Probably nothing would have happened. But he wanted all the smoke. He went in there to the bodega. He went into his cash register area, where you're not supposed to. There's a door there. He walked in there, started shoving the owner. And then the owner, when he got back off the floor, all of a sudden he was able to stab him a couple of times. And there you are, getting stabbed up over a bag of chips. But you know what's sillier is that the bag of chips wasn't even for you. The bag of chips was not even for you. A lot of these brothers be out here trying to defend these sisters. This lady, the girlfriend, wanted to get a bag of chips, and then use her EBT card to go and buy a bag of chips, which is really a voucher card. It's like a voucher card, and they have money on there, and they buy stuff, kind of like a credit card. And every month it gets replenished. So the lady knows how much money is in her card, because she can always call the voucher program, EBT program, to find out how much money is on her card. So she knew she didn't have the money and was thinking that the guy was going to pay for it, which, whenever I go out with some of these sisters, I make sure I got a little bit of money in my pockets. You never know. They might be out here ordering all kinds of stuff, and they know their card will be in decline. But, high value man like myself, I always make sure I got a little bit of coin. And this lady goes ahead and she's swiping the card like it's a big surprise. And it's declining. And it's declining. And then finally, the guy said, man, you ain't got the money, man. So the girl probably looked to the guy, gave him that look, that Will Smith look that Jada did. And then the guy went over there and said, you know what? I know I ain't got the money, but we're going to get the money out of him if I intimidate him. That's the wrong thing to do right there. If you ain't got the money, you should have just left. Especially if you are on parole, bro. Austin Simon, the guy who pushed the guy, is on parole. Not even probation, parole. Like, if you're on parole, you should be working. You should be working at McDonald's right now. You should be minding your curfew to get home by 9 o'clock. You shouldn't be having any boyfriend-girlfriend relationship because they really discourage you from doing that because they know how some of y'all Negroes get. When the lady doesn't get something, you want to go over there and act a fool. And when you act a fool and you in jail, she going to be on somebody else's dick that same night. When you acting a fool like this. So the guy goes ahead and, you know, he's trying to beat him up. He's trying to shove him, the guy. And then at this moment, it was game over for this guy because he came back up with some knife and just started stabbing the guy. All over. So now, you know, everybody who's in the right mind would have said that that guy deserved it because there was no reason for him to go into the back room and start harassing, pushing, and shoving the bodega owner. And then when he comes back and he stabs you to death, that's what you deserve. The littlest sin will cost you your life. The littlest sin, even if you go out there and some of y'all are just crazy. Some of y'all are just crazy. Y'all be out here and you know the lady's married. You're going over to her house, to a married woman's house during the daytime, and you know, instead of you going to Motel 6, you don't even want to spend the $60. You want to just hit her from the back and be disrespectful in another man's house. And then when the husband shows up because maybe he had a security camera or plans of change of that day, you get surprised when he pops into the door and sees you laying there with his wife. Come on now. Oh my God. You should not be surprised that the guy pulls out a gun and kicks your ass. You don't even want to pay $50 to take her to Motel 6 when you knew she was married. Come on now. You could tell she was married as soon as you walk in the house and you see pictures on the wall. You see babies, stuff all over the floor. And then she takes you to master bedroom and you didn't look in the closet to see any men's shoes, men's clothing. That's why you can't feel sorry for this guy that want to pick a fight with the bodega. And he going to learn today he picked the wrong guy to pick a fight with. He going to learn today, and other Negroes, come on now, do better. You be out here just doing the most. Come on now. You know, this is some hood Negro stuff that's going on here. Really silly stuff going on, man. But anyways, guys, what y'all think, man? That guy deserves to come off free. That's what I think. He deserves to be let go free for defending himself. He shouldn't get no marks on his criminal record. He shouldn't even get a criminal record. No marks. It should be an example to other people that you can't just go in there, commit any crime, and think you're going to get away with it because of the law. Anyways, guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. That's all I got to say about this video. Bye-bye.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Look at you.